Good afternoon. My name is Felicia. Thanks for listening to what I have to say. I decided to create this YouTube video that I called Felicia TV. By way of introduction, I'm a child advocate. I decided to lend my voice to the children needs here in Nigeria, and I will be discussing various issues that affect children from time to time. For today's episode, I will be talking about the Nigerian government feeding program. I think that this feeding program is a misplaced priority. It's not what the Nigerian child needs. Why do I say that this is a misplaced priority from the Nigerian government? How can you be feeding a child when his birthplace is under siege by bandits, terrorists, people who attack his birthplace, people who kill his parents, people who maim his siblings, people who may even kill him? He may go to school, receive lunch, and come back to a place where there is no more home, no parents, no sibling, no family love. And therefore, it becomes an emotional trauma for him. You cannot be feeding a child who does not have stability. Next, electricity. You cannot be feeding a child who comes back from school. There is no electricity for him to do his take-home assignment. His parents resort to candle or a lantern, or his neighbor's generator is going to distort his concentration doing his assignment. And at the end of the day, he may have respiratory condition that takes him to the hospital. And when he finally gets to the hospital, they discover that the doctors are on strike because they are not paid. The pharmacy does not have drugs to cater for him. And we may also discover that a ventilator that may help him, there may be 2 ventilators in his general hospital, and one has been taken away. One is not functioning properly. Then the take home, his father is being paid 3,000 naira per day when you calculate his salary. It is not enough for for the family feeding, upkeep, and the financial policy comes to take off the remaining peanuts left in his father's account. There are 5 deductions that are made to accounts now in Nigeria. First is the stamp duty. Every savings, for every 10,000 naira you receive into your savings, 50 naira stamp duty is taken. If you are going, they said we should do a cashless society. For using the ATM, you have deduction. If you do electronic transfer, there is a deduction. You use the POS, there is a deduction. You get a receipt for your WhatsApp or for any finances received, there is deduction. There is also deduction from products you buy, products and services, that is valued added tax, which is 7.5%. You deduct. When you have these 6 deductions, will the Nigerian child's parents be able to provide for him? The answer will be no. Next, he's not allowed to practice his religion because his birthplace is under siege. A Nigerian child wants to be left to practice his faith and his religion, does not want any intimidation upon his parents or people around him. The Nigerian child wants the government to provide libraries like you find in Western countries, that he could read and become the next Dr. Bernard Omalu. He wants his playground to be beautified by the government, that when he is on holiday or when he is not in school, he can play with other friends and not be afraid of any bandit attack. He will not be locked up in his house looking through burglary proof like those who are in Kirikiri maximum prison. That is not what he wants. He wants when he grows up and he is looking for a job, nobody will discriminate. There will be no nepotism in the employment scheme because he's from one region of the country. He wants an equality in employment. He wants equality in all strata of the government, irrespective of which region he comes from, who his parents, or irrespective of who his parents or pedigree is. That is what the Nigerian child wants. The Nigerian child does not want his grandparents who are in the village to be subjected to these financial charges. His father has made effort to send monies to his grandpa, and today his grandpa wouldn't enjoy the money sent to him because there will be 6 charges on his pension, and that wouldn't be very fair. The Nigerian child wants his old parents, his old grandpas, to be given the benefit, to be loved and know that they are citizens of this country, and not make them feel bad about being old. That is what the Nigerian child wants. The Nigerian child is not interested in the feeding scheme. If the government could do all this, provide security, provide portable water supply, ensure that the healthcare system is functional, the roads are not death trap, that when his parents are traveling they wouldn't die because of bad road. That is what the Nigerian child wants. He doesn't want bandits molesting his parents or himself. This is what the Nigerian child wants, and I ensure that the agency should also do child reforms, and there will be beneficial laws to protect, provide and develop the Nigerian child. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.